time I go to leave, I forget that I locked the column. Alright, what's going on? It's the second day of December. It's a little chilly out. This isn't going to be a terribly long upload. I've definitely been away for a little bit. I've been incredibly busy. I'm playing a show tomorrow. I will put a link in the description to where you can find the event page. But yeah, tomorrow at the Strange Brew we are playing our third annual Homesick Tribute Night. Basically, it's just the album Homesick by Day to Remember. It's an album tribute, pretty standard stuff. It's a good time, sells out every year, and I really, really love playing it. And I'm hoping to have a good clip or two that I can put up on here. But yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to update on. I've just been kind of riding around doing my thing. I haven't really ridden the bike a whole lot because we've been starting to get kind of crappy weather. Not crappy as in snow. Like, there's ice in my driveway right now, but like, we'll get like days where sure it'll be like 55 degrees, but it'll be rainy as shit. But then the days where it's clear out like this, it's like 30. There hasn't been really pristine riding weather. Like, I feel like the next upload that I put up is probably just going to be me riding the bike to store the thing for the winter, which I'm not really looking forward to doing because I just got the bike, I feel like, back at the end of June. However, it is what it is. I have a whole heaping pile of things I need to do today. I figured I'm just gonna go take a quick rip, film a TikTok like a degenerate, and then go home. I have to double check all my batteries in my in-ear monitors, my wireless packs, all my guitar. So like anything that I use that requires a battery, I gotta double check all that stuff because I tend not to change the batteries pretty often. I have to run through all the material, obviously. And then I have to just kind of get in line of what I'm bringing as far as like gear and all that, because I'm running a totally different setup than I normally do. Like, maybe I'll talk a little bit more about my gear at some point in time, but like, I used to run like, you know, big 412 cabinets and heads for like the guitar nerd guys out there. But right now I run a little like foot modeler thing called the Axe Effects FM3, and it's great. It's nice not having to carry 800 pounds of shit around. Yeah, so I have to play with that a little bit and get some of the patches to work a little bit better, because again, I'm not used to this thing, and I had it set up for a different guitar than the one I'm using. So yeah, it is what it is. I'll figure it out. But for now, I just wanted to go get a little rip in, even though it's like 35 degrees outside. Now, like, riding in the cold, it's not really like the cold itself that scares me. Like, oh, okay, I should have brought my scarf. My beard is not sufficing at the moment. It's mostly like the driver's salt when there's ice. I know how to manage ice. I don't know, I've ridden in it before, but like, it's not ideal. You buy a Harley to be comfortable, but then I go out and do all the shit that makes you uncomfortable while riding. You ever get like self-conscious with, if you're a motovlogger or anything like that, when cars are driving by and you're just like doing hand gestures and all sorts of stuff, like aiming at people's houses? You ever think that people are like, they talking shit? Or like, because you have a camera strapped to your face and you're gesturing at them? I don't know. I really like the blue on that Honda Fit. Speaking of Hondas and paint, I've decided what I'm going to paint this motorcycle, because you can see the Vivid Black is pretty trashed from all the sand in my parking lot. And I've done enough bitching about it on this channel. But it just gives me more motive to paint it after I move in a few months. Like, I'm not going to spoil it, but the only thing I'm going to say is that it's going to be Honda color codes. Because I love Hondas. Actually, one of the bikes I was actually considering when I went to buy this motorcycle was actually the Fury. That chopper looking deal that Honda makes. I think it's a cool looking bike. There doesn't seem to be a lot of stuff for the Honda Fury, if that makes sense. Like, as far as like exhausts and accessories and all that. And like, I don't know, I want something with aftermarket, and holy hell, this bike has aftermarket. I love it. And I'm finding out stuff that I want to do to this thing. Don't get me wrong, a lot of it's gonna wait really until I move, just because I don't want to put a bunch of nice shiny parts on this thing just to have them get ruined under my cheap cover in my sandy parking lot. I want to be able to wash it, right? And have it stay clean for more than like 7 minutes. Oh, my ass. Yeah, whose dog is this? It smells like weed down here. Norwich just always smells like weed. The last like half hour of footage anyway was basically just me sitting around making a TikTok like a fucking degenerate. Yeah, my buddies are like, hey, why do you make TikTok? That shit's for kids. Don't take yourself too seriously. That's fun as hell. Honestly, some of the dankest memes I've seen in the last like 5 years have been on TikTok. It is wild. Oh, I really don't have all that much for you. If you happen to be around on December 3rd and want to go see my chunky ass play some Potato Remember songs and drink some beers while doing it, you know where to be. It'll be in the description below. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you guys next time. My next time